Darling, we just make sense. Ever since the day we met, we've been a perfect fit. We're a perfect fit. Your lips on my lips, you belong with me and I belong with you. Like a fire on a cold night, like Sinatra on a long drive. You belong with me and I belong with you. I belong with you. Darling, we just make sense. Ever since the day we met, you belong with me and I belong with you. Like coffee in the sunrise, like dancing in the moonlight. You belong with me and I belong with you. I belong with you. Belong with me and I belong with you. I belong with you.
How could I have ever lived without this feeling? Freezing, I've ever been my missing pieces. All you are to me. Just like that, it's not enough. Just like that, you fall in love with every single breath. Take me and no more less. I'm falling. Here with you and only you, our time is frozen. Locked inside your eyes, I swear we could be floating. We don't need the ground beneath. We're just like that, it's not enough. Just like that, you fall in love with every single breath. Take me and no more less. I'm falling. Just like that, come on, breath. Just like that, I found the one with every single breath. From now until the end, I'm falling. Fire